What's the matter, Evan? You look sad.
I lost someone special. Someone I thought would always be there.
Oh, that is sad. But for every ending, there's a new beginning, you know?
Really?
Of course. You lost someone special, but you also met someone new, didn't you? And you'll be making lots more new friends very soon. Who knows? You may even meet someone who really will be there forever. Which isn't to say things will be easy. Life is never that simple. The beginnings and endings, the hellos and goodbyes, every step on the journey comes with its own challenges and rewards.
I suppose.
Listen to me talking like a wise old man. Sorry, these aren't my words. They're someone else's. Someone very special.
Who?
I have to go now, but I'll come and visit you again soon, all right? Bye!
Wait!
Hey.
Hey, you alright?
Hmm.
I was dreaming. It was no big deal. Not like a nightmare or anything. Alrighty. Where are you going? To clear my head, I need to feel the wind on my face. Come on. Let's have a little talk.
Oh.
A little talk, toot talk. Huh, they've changed our character. Alrighty.
Well now.
So I really am in another world. There's no ding-dong dell where I'm from, and no view like this either.
Gosh.
What's it like? Where you're from?
Huh.
I guess it's ahead of this world in some ways, and behind in others. Nella used to tell me a story, you know, when I was little. About another world, one very closely connected to our own. I always imagined it was just a fairy tale, but I suppose there must have been some truth after all. So I got lost between these two worlds and wound up here. Does that mean there's no way home? What did you do there in your world? I was the king.
Kuni!
Well, a president. It's kind of the same thing. Which means I have a little experience when it comes to running a country.
Oh.
Then perhaps you might be kind enough to share some of it with me? Things may not be quite the same here as in your world, but still. What exactly are you planning? Quiet life in the mountains might not be such a bad idea, you know.
Not exactly.
I've made up my mind.
I'm going to keep my promise to Nella. I'm going to build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
You are, huh? Good for you. I've made my mind up too. I'm staying here, in this world. With you, Evan.
You are?
And thus, young Evan, though heavy of heart, resolved to honor the dying wish of his dearest friend by becoming a king once more. And Roland, sensing something special in his youthful companion, decided to join him on his journey.
Well, I guess that's the intro chapter. What a good intro to this game. Very by the numbers, but something can be... An experience and a story can be something you've experienced before and be very samey, but if it's executed well, like this is, doesn't matter. It's damn good. Let's move on.
Chapter 2. The Kingdom to Come.
If I'm to become king again, I'll need to convince a Kingmaker to help us. A Kingmaker? Yes, a monarch must have the power to serve his people. A Kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great power. By bending one to his will, a king proves that he is worthy to lead his nation.
Huh.
So it's a mark of authority.
Yes.
Yes, but not just that. It's also a guardian. In times of need, it can come to the nation's aid. A single Kingmaker has the strength of an entire army. Is that so? I'm guessing they're pretty big? Oh yes, some are the size of a castle.
Well now.
You don't say. And you mean to tame one of these things? Wait a minute. You were king until just recently, right? Shouldn't you have one of these Kingmakers already?
Not exactly.
Well, my father only died a month ago, you see. We hadn't quite got around to the whole succession thing. So I was never really a true king. It was just more like, well, obviously I'm a king. Didn't expect the whole cup of grass thing to happen. The coup d'etat. If the ceremony had gone ahead as planned, I would have had my Kingmaker by now, but of course, it didn't. I wonder what's happening with your Kingmaker now that you're out of the picture. I'm waiting for our Kingmaker to, like, be a dumb mascot character that isn't strong for most of the game. I'm just saying it's gonna happen. I've played a JRPG in my time.
Oakenheart, Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, has recognized me as the rightful ruler of this realm. I stand before you, your new king!
I see, so in all likelihood, Mazinger has taken control of your Kingmaker already. Yeah, which means I'll have to find a new one. A new Kingmaker for our new kingdom. And where do we find one exactly? There can't be too many of these things. I think we might have a chance of meeting one if we visit the King's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon.
Huh?
The King's Cradle? A holy place where a Kingmaker is enshrined. Every kingdom has one. So if a Kingmaker happened to be at loose ends, we could visit them at their King's Cradle and try to convince them to sign up with us. Exactly. And if the stories are true, there's a Kingmaker in the place I mentioned, which is yet to be claimed. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna stop being in the fetal position. Evan's Essentials unlocked. Ah, there we go. Now I can fight beside you, Roland. Well, alright. Take it easy to begin with, okay? Party member can be accessed from the main menu. You can use the party member to decide who will take part in battle and who you'll control first. This will be whoever's at the top. Okay, we'll play as him for a little bit before I decide who I prefer.
Oh,
A tripdoor. They're found where the energy of the land is especially strong, mostly near landmarks. If you touch it, it'll sort of remember you, and that means you can return to it whenever you like. That mysterious thing, Faas Travel, I believe it's called. How come you didn't use this spell of yours to get out of the castle? Well, as you said, you need to have visited a tripdoor to travel to it. And I've never really spent much time outside the castle until now. In fact, this is the first one of these I've ever seen. Oh. Well, that would solve that plot problem, wouldn't it?
yes.
Yeah, it will. Don't think about it too much. Let's go. There. We can now travel to this place. You'll find these places all over the world. Walk up to them, press the button. When you have a tripdoor, remember, it will be added to the map, allowing you to travel back instantly from anywhere in the world. You can access these things by opening up the map with options and then pressing options, or by simply holding it down. Neat. Behold our first open plain area. Oh, look at this, we're little chibis! I see they've decided to go with the old, like, Final Fantasy style open world, but what if you made it in the modern day? This is gorgeous. I remember this kind of being what the first Ni no Kuni was like from screenshots I'd seen. Oh, I see, so now it just transitions into a standard fight area. God, the foliage and everything's super nice. Man, this is the kind of game that just screams charming. What we got here? We got ourselves some money. A whamster banger! I'm about to do it to him, ladies and gentlemen. What skills do you have? Ah, you have a big spin attack. Nice transitions, too. Well, we have to head this way, so let's go. Ooh, a swirly apple. Oh man, we got a clanger over here. Doesn't expect it. Boom! Is there initiative in this? Doesn't look like it.
For this?
Didn't stand a chance. You obtained a long-range ring. We're gonna have to check our equipment menu real quick here. Ranged weapons, magic wand, and dark magic wand. Oh, everyone has these weapon types. Let's replace this with the superior broadsword. And, yeah, that'll be it for now. However, let me look in here. Long range ring. Strengthens ranged attacks. Strengthens magic. Alright, we'll give you the mage's ring. And give you the hardy pendant. And then for you, give you the long range ring. And we'll have to get more gear for him at a later date. I like that even if you win the fight, the loot appears, and if you don't grab it, it transports the loot to the overworld here. Don't have to worry about losing anything.
Watch your backs.
Oh, the magic has an amazing color to it, guys. I didn't really speak up during the scene in which we fought the Dark Knight the insane looking colors off the fire is so cool. Just the contrasting colors just really pop. I think that's why I like JRPGs quite a bit, is because they make use of colors more than the average game.
What's going on here?
Oh, what did I ever do to you, I ask?
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, my goody goodness. Oh, you rotten devil of a thing, you.
Evan, come on.
I think we're gonna have to go deal with this. Okay. So ranged attacks can be useful in this situation, and certain skills.
Nothing.
Very nice. The comet just feels so smooth. It's got a good pop when you get the hits.
It's
Love
coming
it.
back! Gosh! What in the...
Oi, you two! You can see my little lovelies, can't you? Why not have them lend you a hand?
What? Get your Higgledy friend. My what? During battle, Higgledies will back you up by attacking, defending, healing, or performing. Oh, they're kind of like Pikmin, I guess? They'll even go ahead to issue special orders. And you can absorb them. Huh. Alright. Run up close and press X. I guess I have to be close to them. Ah, yes. Not close to the enemy, close to them. They have a cannon. They got a cannon. Your time's up, buddy. This might be the best looking style-wise RPG I've played in years. Look at this, so clean. Well, that's that.
Excuse me?
So, you alright?
Oh my.
Oh me, oh my. That was a close one. And no mistake. I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't for you guys. I'm Martha, by the way, Auntie Martha, to those I take a shine to. Pleased to say I've taken a shine to you. Come on then, let's go to my house. I'll give you a little something as thanks. Sure.
Righto.
It's not much, but it's home. In you come. Also arrive.
Now, get the plate. Pass it gently. Yes. Good. Gentle. Dear, pass another one now. Yes. That's right. Yes. Thanks ever so much.
You two really did save my bacon. Never expected to see a wyvern so close to home. Girl can't even go out picking herbs in peace these days. So these little creatures of yours, are they monsters?
Oi!
Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. They are not. They're more phenomena than anything. Phenomena? There's the wind, isn't there? There's fire, rain, and such like. They're all natural phenomena. When those phenomena decide to grow heads and legs, oh, so these are just the elements taking physical form. So where are you off to when you got waylaid helping? You got waylaid helping out? Fucking I don't know your weird European languages. What are you doing? We're on our way to the King's Cradle. Just the two of you. Going to the den of despicable sky pirates?
Huh?
Sky pirates? We have to.
Well, now.
Have to, dear? Absolutely, positively have to? Absolutely, positively. Yes. Well, in that case, you better take some of my lovelies with you. Really? Don't talk to me. You really don't mind?
Certainly.
It's the least I can do. You've shown me that you'll treat them kindly, and best of all, you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Martha. I'll feel a lot better with these little guys backing us up. Wonderful. If you ever have any questions about them, you just come and ask me. You hear? Higgledy befriended. Runcible the Righteous has decided to join us. They can be selected and their parameters checked via the party menu. Higgledies have two basic parameters: feistiness, which is attack power, and hardiness for defense. The feistier, the more damage they'll deal, and the hardier, the less they'll take. These two parameters will increase as they level up, but this doesn't happen by winning battles. You'll need to build a certain special facility in your kingdom instead. Higgledies also have specific personalities that need to be taken into account. If you have a shy Higgledy in your party, you might need an aggressive one to help balance them out. Another thing to bear in mind is your Higgledy's skills, from the ones they perform automatically to the ones you can trigger yourself, to certain awakening-specific abilities. These will be triggered when a party member enters the special state known as Awakening, which you'll learn more about later on. You can take a detailed look by cycling through the page with a triangle. When picking Higgledies, you also need to bear in mind the cost of adding them to your party. Each Higgledy costs a set number of points. You can't exceed the points. This one costs 1. Look at this little dude. He's shy. He's got some stuff. Alright, that's all neat. Yes. I like this. I like this. Alright, let's go. We can now travel to Auntie Martha's cottage trip door. And we got a good egg. I wouldn't want a bad egg. I'd like to scramble this conversation. That's a dragon. There's just a dragon up there. Should we go touch the dragon? It's probably gonna fucking kill me. I'll think about it. Yeah! It's got the good amount of feedback and weight to those heavy hits. Impact. That's the thing you definitely need in an action RPG. You need those hits to feel satisfying. From the hit spark down to the sound, maybe even a little bit of rumble on the controller. This doesn't have that, but I'm just saying. I feel like a Switch game would do that. Because they're like, yo, HD rumble, please care. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but we'll see. This is a level 8.
Watch your backs.
We should be careful. Oh, it just feels good to wrap the enemies into that. They know how to make some satisfying skills. Nailed it.
I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. I think another thing, something that the yeah, I'm gonna use a reference to Rogue Galaxy because I did not. That's another level 5 RPG that they had done in the PS2 days. Came out around the similar time of Final Fantasy XII, and I'm gonna use that as an example because I didn't play the first Ni no Kuni, which I may eventually. Who knows? Not right now. A pair of Detox Simple slippers. Now, in that game, it had similar action combat, but all of your skills were relegated to menus. So if you wanted to do a special skill, you'd have to pause the action and go into the menu, which isn't entirely preferable. I'll give you these. Why not? Help give you the boost, I guess. You're actually higher level. Maybe I should switch. Who knows? But that game, the action combat, I feel like you want to limit the amount of time living in a menu as much as possible, because then the combat doesn't feel as good. Because there's too much of a break time. And this game doesn't really have that except for items, which I really appreciate. When I'm healing, I can kind of see that being an important thing, but giving me enough defensive options, I shouldn't really need to be in the menus very often. That game had that, so it's good to see that improvement, but the main improvement I wanted to point out is you're seeing characters level up as we're playing here. There's no, like, end of battle screen, because it's unnecessary. Like, look at that. In Rogue Galaxy, for example, completing a battle would put you in a screen where they rack up your experience of the fight. And you'd have to tally it up, but here it's more focused on going, hey, you won? Good. And also, hey, you got enough experience just now mid-fight to level up? Alright, we're gonna give you that heal, refresh your magic, and let you use that in the upcoming, in the current fight. Maybe give you some comeback potential. Maybe you're getting real low, but you killed a smaller enemy, and it gave you that level you needed to really get in. What I'm saying is that this game is shaving away a lot of unnecessary stuff, and it's very much to the game's benefit. And I would definitely describe this game more like a Kingdom Hearts gameplay style than as opposed to, say, Tales of, because I heard some people saying, the gameplay kind of looks like Tales, and I would say it's very much different than that type of thing. This feels a bit more freeform, like, the more modern, like the console Kingdom Hearts games. Which, as you know, Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite game series, so this playing somewhat similar to it is quite good. But I am having a great time going through this right now. Launch day, Let's Plays are always fun because usually you get excited to play the game, and it's like, oh man, how's it gonna feel? I think this one's a bit more surprising, because I basically went on blackout for the most part on this game. I didn't really play the first one at all, and coming into this one, I make it a point to cover all the new big JRPGs, because one, it gets more traction to the channel, and I'm always interested in playing some new fun stuff. But I think the big thing now is that I only saw stuff from trailers, and I typically, unless it's something I'm hotly anticipating, like FF7 Remake, or Kingdom Hearts 3, or a brand new Persona game, or an SMT game, I tend to not ever go back to the trailers, and I tend to remember a lot less of those trailers. So I'm coming into this really fresh, really blind, ready to just experience what this is. Same thing happened to Xenoblade 2 when I played that, I don't really know what's going on with this. And I come to find that this is an excellent game that feels fucking great. The only negative is that they really didn't pay much for the voice acting. There's a hell of a lot of this stuff that just isn't voiced, which seems crazy given how hugely... This game feels like money as I'm playing it, you know? It's a level of polish that's really great. Feels like it has the recipe to be like the perfect RPG if it just had some more voice work put into it. But that doesn't mean the game is bad in any way. In terms of the beginning, it's what separates this as a 9.5 as opposed to a 10. You know what I mean? I'm having a great time, which is great. It offsets my other LP I have going on right now, .hack, where I'm a bit more firm and critical of stuff. And here, there's not much to be critical about. That is a level 50 wind worm. We're gonna go ahead and leave. We're gonna go get this chest with my good friends here. Look at this, is gorgeous. This view. Absolutely incredible. Burning ring. Let's have a look at that little number. Burning ring. Slightly increases fire damage. Alright, let's switch that over to you. Give you the burning ring. Party. We're going to go ahead and switch back to Roland. Try him out a little bit, because he does have the fire broadsword. Which I'm sure is going to find itself being pretty useful. Now, hold on. Where do we have to go? We're right here. Let's go back to the cottage. That'll be faster, I believe, if we just fast travel there, because we're kind of out of our way. Up on this set of cliffs. But this game's great. I'm excited to explore some more.